Walker, would you lead us in the flag salute? Sunshine Statement. All requirements of the Open Public Meetings Act have been met for this meeting of the Board of Education of the Borough of Oradell. Notice of this meeting was filed with the record of town news and all persons requesting such notice. Mr. Walsh, give the vision statement.
Yes. The Oradell Public School District, a safe and nurturing learning community dedicated to the ongoing pursuit of educational excellence, inspires lifelong learning in its children through comprehensive, innovative curriculum and instruction. The district fully supports and respects the attainment of the New Jersey Core Curriculum Content Standard on the part of all students within a school environment designed to maximize student potential, develop responsible citizens, and promote respect for the uniqueness of all individuals.
Thank you. Roll call.
Mr. Griffin?
Here.
Mrs. Dorian? Here. Mrs. Shapiro? Here. Mrs. Walker? Here. Mr. Walsh?
Yes.
Dr. Leslie? Mrs. Robertson? Yes. Mrs. Nichols?
Here, open to the public for agenda items only. Okay, not seeing any, we'll move forward. Okay, usually I have no remarks, but get ready because I have a whole long list tonight. So we're going to be here for a while. Before we even get into our meeting, I think we need to take a minute to recognize Mr. Brian Mistretta. I saw that little face you just made. And thank him for all he's done and let you know that we really appreciate everything you've done for us these last few years. How many years have you been here?
4.
Oh my gosh, 4. So we really appreciate, we know you've done a lot of things that were really not under your job title and things behind the scenes. And we appreciate, all the work you put in, and we miss your analytical mind. And if anybody wants to say anything, now would be the time, or if you would like to say anything, Mr. Mistretta, you can. What was that? We are glad that you're going to be near your family. We understand that. Mrs. Walker.
Brian, it seems like, it seems like you've been here a whole lot longer than 4 years with all your contributions. You're really caring for the kids, your time put in overall. Your basketball expertise, that was really a key point. Even when you were walking like an S, you still participated in all of the activities. So I really, really wish you well. And they're going to be big shoes to fill. So if we're having problems of pulling our hair out, we're coming after you. So, but good luck to you. Wish you all the best.
I wanted to also piggyback on what Rita was saying. It's, it does feel like you've been here for a long time, and you had such a strong work ethic, and you dressed up all the holidays. I still have those pictures. You were always dressed up. I don't think a lot of parents knew that you drove 2 hours each way to work, and it was a lot. And when you were here, it was clear to all of us that you gave 110%. We really appreciate everything that you did for this district, and really wish you nothing but the best. Good luck. Thank you.
Just take the
I can remember 4 years ago, there were a lot of difficult situations that we were running into. And you were willing to come forward and to help us. And I want to commend you for that. Also, as you progress through the educational career that you have, I hope that you continue to support education and teachers and students. You have a great deal to offer. We thank you for offering it to us. And good luck as you move in the future.
So Brian, I wanted to just take a moment to acknowledge your skill set of analyzing data. this board, some of us have been here for a while, have waited a long time to see the data presented the way we wanted to see it. And this admin team succeeded in doing that. And kind of shut us down on that complaint that we had each year, which is fine. I'm glad to be shut down on that. So I hope that that continues, and wish you the best luck. Thank you.
So was it a 2 hour or a 2.5 hour commute? How far was it actually?
Depends on the day.
30 sometimes? So we're gonna miss you though. We want you to know that we do appreciate you and we will miss you. Okay, so next up, if anyone has not given me, anyone who is participating in the ice cream event and you have not given me your payment, if you can tonight, that would be appreciated. I had a problem getting in with my pass tonight, so I didn't know if somebody had changed it, but other people apparently can get in. Were you able to get in, everyone?
No, I wasn't, but I gave it to downstairs to Eileen, and she quickly had it.
Okay, so, all right, so anyone, I guess, did you get in with your pass or no?
He doesn't have a pass.
Oh, you don't even have a pass?
I don't know.
How long you been here? 6 months? No pass? Where happened to your pass? Well, you had a
I
pass.
never had a pass.
You had a pass?
Oh, I had the lanyard.
Yeah, you did. That's what we're talking about.
But that was it.
Lanyard, empty.
I was supposed to
Okay.
get for the picture.
You do not have a pass. Yours works. You do not have a pass. We don't know if yours works. It's not here. Mine's not working. You do not have a pass. Yours?
I have a pass.
Is it working? So I have to test it, and yours was not working, and so Catherine, yours was definitely working. Nobody let you in, right?
Nobody let me in.
Okay, so we need to fix this. So someone could get in touch with us and let us know what we have to
Yeah, I
do.
was scanning on the front door, and mine wasn't scanned.
Any of them. Any of them.
I just stayed in this store
You
here
said
and scanned it and it was.
So it's fine.
And you.
Okay, so we'll wait to hear what we're supposed to do. Okay, so let's move on to meeting dates. Under our first item tonight, we are not moving towards it, but we have our calendar of meetings, and we already have 2 conflicts. One is the next meeting on the 26th, and the one is October 24th. October 24th is school boards. Who's going to school boards? Okay. So we need to move that meeting. This might be the easier one, so I suggest, okay, when did school board start? Ms. Rita, you would know.
Tuesday,
Oh, so Tuesday, Wednesday. So will people be back on the 25th or no? Or does it go the whole weekend? It goes the whole week?
goes through a whole week, through Friday,
It goes to Thursday.
Thursday.
It goes to the 22nd to the 25th then, right, Nicole? Because the 24th is a Wednesday?
It's out, it's the 22nd through the 24th, that's just the week. It's Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. The annual, so the last day of conference would be the 25th.
Oh, so that is the list, so it ends on the 25th.
And just for your information, if anybody is doing the required training, there is required training, they usually get that on Thursday morning.
And is it over Thursday morning, the conference? Or does it go all day?
Usually.
So do we
But
want
most
to,
people leave before.
so does, I mean, would we want to move the meeting to Thursday? The people going to the conference, can you make it?
We always had one meeting in October.
We had 2, but we just moved them around.
It's okay with me, the 25th.
The 25th in the evening? Does that work for you? Does that work for you? Ms. Noreen? You're not here the whole week, so. Can you do that?
Sure. What is
Is anybody doing training Thursday morning?
Yes.
It's over by noon, right? You can come home. We're not meeting until 7:30, is that okay? So let's, for right now, let's move that meeting to the 25th at 7:30. And then let's talk about the next meeting, the 26th. It's back to school night. So we can either keep our meeting that night, see if people want to wander in, or we can move it. But you're going to save the spots in the lot. So that's not an issue for us. is it K-2?
It's the
K-2. And what time is the whole, what's the calendar that night? Starts at what, 6:30, 7?
It starts at 6:30 with the principal's welcome, and he will be able to turn my midnight welcome to the library.
No, it starts here, what time?
6:30.
And how long is your welcome, an hour?
I don't know what to say.
Apparently you do.
6:30 to 7.
6:30 to 7, then what happens?
They
Kindergarten
go to
first?
classrooms.
But they go in kindergarten at 7?
KK at 7 o'clock, second grade at 7:35, first grade at 8:10.
Any opinions? And depends if Miss Rita wants to be up there greeting people.
Or any of the rest of the.
Well, the whole board, yeah.
Since we did do it for last night, we can work out.
Yeah. Well, we can move it the night before. We can't make it the day after, right? The 26th or the 25th, would that be better? No, September. And October 25th, we are going to do it. Rita, that's what you agreed.
So let's do the 25th.
I don't know. Do we want to keep the 26th or go the 25th? What? Keep it? Keep it? It's up to you. You're the one who wants to set the table up, so it's up to you. I mean, we can push it later if you want. Well, I'm asking them, but nobody seems to be speaking up, so.
I think since there were a few of us that were there last night, it would be nice to welcome particularly young parents coming into the school. I think it sends a good message.
Can anybody not make the night before?
I can do the night before.
Night before, Mr. Walsh? Dr. Leslie? Okay. 25th. 7:30.
It's easy.
Both 25s. Okay.
Both the 25th, September 25th.
So as we go through the year, we have to move any others. You just have to note that the first one in January is on a Monday night. Legally, we have to do it within that time frame. So as we go forward, if we have to move another one, we will. Okay. I asked Dr. Andrew to give me another schedule of committee meetings, because I think there's been some confusion. I'm going to pass these out if everyone can take one of each. Normally goes by, this file is by committee. I can't read it. I have issues. This is by month. So take one of each. Yes, okay, I'll take one of each. Pass one down to. Okay, so I can't stand the one that goes by committee, but redoing it by month I think is a little bit easier. So I just want to talk about the process now for committees, because I think we've had some confusion over the last few months. First I want to just like to say that this is a template, and it's not set in stone, so it's going to go by the committee chairs and the committee. So if you get to your month and you see an issue, you need to move it, you move it. Right? Some of these I see are,
Can we also cancel meetings if that we don't feel it a necessity?
yeah, of course. I mean, I think Dr. Ansel will cancel it if,
I think that sometimes we overread
it depends on the committee. So
I feel almost the opposite, because finance hasn't met, August disappeared, and
we're going to get into that.
I'm not talking about that. I'm saying that if you have a committee and it appears that you're just meeting and going over the same things that you went over the last.
yeah, no, not just for that. I just feel like some committees have work to do.
I
We need
understand
to-
that,
yeah.
but
Right, so for example, finance, once in December, once in January, once in February, once in March, is never gonna work for budget season, not gonna happen. I feel that sometimes we need to add some personnel meetings. Public relations, I see, are all at 3 o'clock, and you can make that, Jeremy?
It's not the best, but I can.
Okay, you can.
I can't make 3 o'clock.
Okay, so I think that the chairs need to look at these, over with their committees, and then, I see buildings and grounds, 2 o'clock. So it just depends on who's on the committee every year. So as we go forward, chairs, you be on it, and if you feel you need to add a meeting, do it. If you feel you need to cancel a meeting, cancel it. But I would like to talk about, I can't think of the word. What's the word I want? The reminders. I can't remember. Okay, this is not up to me. I'd ask for it, but I want to know if the board wants it. So I get this, I get on my phone, and I forget things. So I feel, for me, I like an email to the committee chair, the entire committee, and whoever the board president is 2 business days before that meeting, which says, please confirm you're coming. If the answer isn't heard, call us, because things happen. Does anyone else need reminders other than me?
I think we definitely need it, especially, we have to know if you have enough people coming to the meeting. And for example, we had at Buildings and Grounds 2 guests. And if I'm the only one who's showing up, we're wasting everybody's time. So we have to have confirmation.
Right, because I think
There's too much going on, it's too important.
also, if a meeting is going to be canceled, like a finance meeting was on here, that
Never
was,
happened.
yeah. So if it's good, like 2 days before these meetings, I think we need an email to the chair, the committee, and whoever the board president is, saying what's going on. We good with that?
So the only thing that I want to question is, so we want, at 2 days before, we want everybody to reply back.
Well, I think that this is how we used to always do. If you have a meeting coming up Wednesday, 5 o'clock, please confirm you're going to be there.
All right, that's fine.
Because if it's a committee and one person shows up, we shouldn't be meeting.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I think the administration should know who's coming, so that they're not wasting their time, and that we're reminded. But also, if the meeting is not going to take place, I think we should know for our schedules.
Okay.
You don't like that, or?
It's fine, it seems like it's added work for everybody. I mean, like, if you just put it in your calendar and you plan on going, I think the other way of doing it is if you.
But we
can't
had a
make it,
meeting
you
in
let
our
someone-
calendar that didn't happen.
If you can't make it, you should let someone know.
No, I'm saying we had a meeting on the calendar that was not canceled. So I think it's just good to touch base.
Okay.
Not everyone is as technologically proficient as you.
That's fine, that's
We
fine.
have people that don't check their emails,
It's fine, it's fine.
so we have to do it for the whole board.
Great,
We can try it.
Yeah.
If it's overkill, cut it.
great.
Totally agree, I think that we're,
Just turn it down, I think. Maybe turn your knob down. Yeah.
totally agree that I think our lives are all so busy and this isn't always where we're at, so we do need those reminders. Would it even be easier if we did it on Friday, prior to the week before, so that we knew when we get our weekly, which...
If we get a weekly, that's fine. You can put it in there too. Like for a while, we're getting the Friday weeklies, put it in there.
I think that in there
Are
would
we
be
going to get the Friday weeklies every week? That's fine too. Put it in the Friday weekly.
good.
But we have to know that everyone's coming. So some people don't read those right away. So again, we could have the problem that one person's going to show up, change their schedule, and then the other people aren't there. That's the issue.
I agree. So in retrospect of what you're saying, putting it in the weekly might be one way, but we definitely need a separate reminder on the week before the Monday.
But people forget. People don't check their calendars all the time, you know. You're on your calendar all day because you're working, you know what I mean? Like,
I totally get it, it's fine.
So
I still make mistakes, yeah, exactly.
yes, you have not showed up for one or two. Let's remember. When you forgot. So, like, everybody forgets whether it's on the calendar or not. So I just want this, I think we have to just watch our committee schedule. I think some committees need to start meeting more, some committees need to start meeting less, because there's things that are going on that we need to keep going. The last thing about committees is, at the end of every meeting, I think the committee chair needs to summarize the meeting and take a few notes. Because there's been a few, I think, maybe misunderstandings, or maybe some people left Some board members left the meeting with one opinion, some board members, there was a little confusion. So I think at the end of each meeting, the committee chair, just before everyone leaves, summarize what happened. If there was any decisions made, mark them down, write them down, and let's go forward from there. So everyone is in agreement. Yeah, just summarize. So everyone, she said action items.
Who's going to do them, because sometimes there's confusion about, who's going to complete some activity before the next meeting, and then you get to the next meeting.
Or you get to it 2 or 3 months later.
It's not just action items either, it's, it's all kinds of things. Just committee chair, just summarize, make sure everyone's in the room is in agreement, and then we're good to go. Speaking of the committees also, I was going to bring this up later, but I am going to resurrect, some of you, well, most of you remember John Samuel's old business list. I think it's important that we resurrect this, but I'm going to resurrect it through the committee chairs. So I think you should start your own business list as we go through each meeting, because I think things are getting lost. Some board members aren't aware of certain things. And if you remember, at the end of each meeting, under old business, John would bring out his notebook and we'd go through every single item, and then we'd cross off, so we knew where we were at. So we knew where we were standing with everything. And it's not everything in the committees, but if there's something we've been working on as a whole board, it keeps us on our toes.
We have a lot of moving parts.
We have a lot of moving parts. So we can start tonight, and we can start the list tonight. Okay, moving from committee meetings, strategic plan. So at our retreat, we had reviewed the strategic plan, there's those down there, that came back, and we had some concerns with it, some of the way things were written. So tonight, we'd asked Dr. Ansel to maybe look at it, and if we could revise some of the things. I think it's much better. I don't know if you want to look at it and make comment tonight. There's only 4 under each point, unless you want to take it, look at it, and discuss it next meeting, because it's going to, our goals are dependent on these also.
I definitely would move to have us have time to read it, so that we can discuss it. Yeah.
So take them home with you, look at them, see if you're all okay with it. Same with this, the mission statement. We were not really happy with the mission statement. This is where it stands, so if you're not happy with it, bring some ideas as to what you would like to see for the mission statement.
The mission statement.
No, it's fine. It's a separate. So I guess we'll plan to discuss those next time. They're much better, I think, than they were, so. And I think we're gonna find out Mr. Matt Lee is coming to one of our board meetings. We know which one he's coming to, do we decide? Is he gonna be, okay, so we're gonna talk about that.
We said we were going to talk about the calendar of meetings
Okay.
and then tell Matt what choices he
Because which ones can he not come
He couldn't come in some.
at all? So maybe we'll have him come October 10th, maybe? Then we're gonna be around for October 10th for Matt Lee. You're not gonna be here? How about October 25th, school boards? It's gonna be an important meeting because I have a surprise.
He may have a
Okay, well then we'll keep pushing it off. Okay.
If he comes,
All right,
I will let you know.
perfect. Can he come in September if we move this one to the 25th? Or not one night?
I told him that was possible.
Okay.
He said,
Yeah.
that's just.
Okay, perfect.
If you move the October meeting from the 10th to the 9th, I could be there, but it just can't be. Not that it matters.
Okay, so we'll talk to Matt Lee first and we'll see what happens. Okay. All right, so moving to the superintendent report.
Thank you. The main thing, of course, that I think is on everybody's mind is the fact that we had our opening of the school year and welcomed our staff and our students back into the building. It was a real pleasure for me to welcome all of our staff at our convocation and to see the excitement, the enthusiasm that they brought with them back after the summer. We also appreciated the fact that Mrs. Walker was able to represent the board and give a welcome to everyone. And then, of course, our students came back, and that really brought all of the life back into our building, and it's such a pleasure to have them back again. I think that our teachers did a fantastic job in welcoming them back, and of course our administrative team worked extremely hard to make sure that everything went very smoothly. So we're back up and running, and I think that we're off to a great start. So I'm looking forward to the coming year with a lot of excitement. And that's really all that I have for tonight.
Thank you. Michelle?
So, we've had a very busy summer here at OPS. We are at this point about 90% complete with our roof project. Even though the vendor had about a 2-week delay with all the rain that we had, they were able to stay on schedule and get the roof project more than almost finished. As I said, 90% complete, and by Columbus Day weekend, everything is on schedule to be completely finished. Just in time for the snow.
Are they coming? They were here this weekend, right?
They were here this weekend. They were putting on some coating. That needs to sit for about a month for it to cure, and then Columbus Day weekend, and we put down the rest of it, and they should be good to go. But they, they did a really terrific job. I know that everybody saw there was quite a bit of mess around the district, and they broke some sidewalks and tore up some grass, and we had a few meetings, and they cleaned everything up. They restored the fields. They're doing, if not already, repair the broken sidewalk. The basketball hoop on the side by the 6th grade, that was broken. They've already repaired that. So I've never seen a roofing vendor work so quickly before in my life, and they were very good to work with.
Because you scared you and Nancy.
It was not pretty. I mean, they had horrendous conditions with, the monsoon season and then the 100-degree days, and it was a catastrophe, but they managed to clean it up in time, and, we got on top of that. And they appreciate it. And I think I saw them here all day on a Saturday. I was driving by. They were here. I was definitely nervous that they weren't going to get it. I was. It was not pretty, but they got it done. And
They had so many people up on that roof. I was just, looking to see how high up they were. It made me very nervous. And I think I left here one night. It was about 8 o'clock or so, and they left a ladder by where the board office is. So when they were leaving, I guess they just couldn't see that. And I called the owner on it, and she had somebody come down and take it down. I said, if I could move it, I would, but it's too late for me. So somebody has to take it. But it all worked out, and I was very happy because it did look horrendous. And I told them it looks horrendous, and I understand that your job is to get the roof on. I said, but we got to clean up all this stuff. We had little people coming in, and we need to, and they did it.
And from now on, when they're here, they're not locked into sessions, either on weekends or after school.
Oh,
whatever
absolutely.
day.
Absolutely. So school, the kids were here the first day, half day. They came after school let out, probably an hour or two after that. And then the day when they had full day, they came about an hour after that. We met with them several times what the parameters were, and they were totally fine with it. And then other than the roof, the auditors have been harassing me for the past few weeks. So the audit is almost complete, and at our next finance committee meeting in a few weeks, we'll be discussing the audit. small revision into the agenda on the buildings and grounds section with the facility use. I just wanted to, because the board policy is very specific as to classifications and with the classification, what the hourly requirements are. So we just wanted to, if you look at B1, it's the 5th item down, the organization of all the roles of stage. So when we make that motion, we're going to add an explanatory note that says, although policy number 1330 requires a 4-hour minimum rental for category D organizations, a one-time exception has been granted for this event. Because if you look at the chart, you will see that on each day, it's 2.5-hour increments, and the board policy clearly states 4-hour required use. But we wanted to grant them the use of the space, but with this caveat. Other than that, Mrs. Nichols, would you like to ask for a motion to move the calendar as revised?
I actually wanted to move it under admin. I think that's where it belongs. Right, the calendar, so I'm moving it, and then I'm going to move to minutes. So review of minutes, July 25th and August 8th. Any comments or questions? Email is showing. Approval of minutes for July 11th, so I have a motion.
I move that we approve July 11th minutes.
Second.
Any questions? Call the question?
Mr. Griffin?
Yes.
Mrs. Dorian?
Yes.
Mrs. Shapiro? Yes. Mrs. Walker? Yes. Mr. Walsh?
Yes.
Dr. Wesley? Mrs. Robertson?
I abstain. I was not at the meeting.
Mrs. Nichols?
Yes, committee reports, administrative, I'm going to move the calendar under here. Mrs. Walker, would you like to take that?
Sure. I'd like to move the calendar, and that would be with that, under administrative item and letter A. I'd like to move that.
I second it.
Any questions? Call the question?
Mr. Griffin?
Yes.
Mrs. Dorian?
Yes.
Mrs. Shapiro? Yes. Mrs. Walker?
Yes.
Mr. Walsh?
Yes.
Dr. Wesley? Mrs. Robertson?
Yes.
Mrs. Nichols?
Yes. Buildings and grounds, Mrs. Shapiro, you want to take that?
To move items B1, just B1 this evening.
Do I have a second?
I second it.
Mr. Walsh, do you have any questions?
B1 as amended, right?
Being all the roles of stage.
All right,
I have a question.
go ahead.
It's on the second page on the voice of our mediums category, the technician fee.